Hey, first grade writers, are you excited? Because we're going to be starting these really awesome writing projects where we get to write about things that we really care about and that we really like, right? And the first way we're going to do that is we're going to be writing all about books. Now, you all have done this before, so you're basically experts already. But this is just to remind you of kind of the process we go through when we're writing an all about book. Right? An all about book is nonfiction. It's informational, right? It's about real things. So you have to think about your life and what is something you're an expert on. An expert is someone who knows a lot about it. So I'm going to think about mine. Let me think about some things I know a lot about. Well, would you believe it? I know a lot about dogs. And do you know why I know a lot about dogs? Because I have two of them in my house. I have a Molly and a Daisy. So I know a lot about dogs. I know a lot about taking care of dogs, what they need, what they eat, exercising. I feel like I have a lot of information. You know what I'm not going to pick? Cats. Do you know why? I don't have a cat, so I don't really feel like I know enough about them to write a really good book. I'm only going to pick something that I really know a lot about. All right, another thing I know about is I know about gardening, because in my backyard we grow lots of vegetables. Did you know that? We have a little garden and we grow tomatoes and we grow corn. That's supposed to be corn. We grow spinach. We grow lots of things in the summer. Okay? What's another thing I know a lot about? Oh, I know a lot about teachers. I wonder why. I know a lot about teachers. Let me tell you. I could tell you a lot about teaching and teachers because I am one, right? Am I going to write about astronauts? No, because I don't know enough. I'm not an astronaut. What's another thing I know a lot about? Oh, I know a lot about indoor cycling. Not really sure how to draw an indoor cycling bike. It's actually my bike. It's really oddly shaped. It looks like this, and it only has one wheel, and the wheel is on the back. Believe it or not, that's some kind of bike. So I know a lot about indoor cycling or spinning. It's also known as spinning because I've been doing it for a really long time. And I actually have a bike in my house, and I take classes on... No! Okay, please bear with me. I just dropped you all. That was a little comic relief for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. I know a lot about indoor cycling because I have a bike at home, and I take classes on the computer and the internet, and my iPad. And it's a lot of fun, and it's really good exercise. What else do I know a lot about? Oh, I know a lot about babies, because I've had two. I know a lot about babies. Like what they need, and how to take care of them. All right, so I have a lot of things here. I know a lot about babies. I know about dogs. I know about gardening. I know about teachers. Forgot to draw my teacher here. She's going to be holding a pointer. And indoor cycling or spinning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one thing now. Just one. I think I'm going to pick... I'm going to pick babies. Yeah, today it's going to be a baby book. All right, so I chose my topic. Right? That was step one. Well, no, step one was making my circle map of things I know about. But now I'm picking one of my things. Great. So now what my job is going to be is to think about what I could write about the babies. Right? On different pages. So I'm going to draw an actual tree map. This is called not a circle map. This one's called a tree map. It has little branches that come down. And guess what? This is going to be my first page. This is going to be page 1. This is going to be page 2. I don't know if you can see this because there's a weirdo shadow. There we go. That's much better. And this is going to be page 3. Okay. So let's think. What do I think my book could be about babies? So maybe on the first page, I could talk about, maybe I can talk about what babies eat. Oh, that's really good. So maybe I'll talk about because they don't eat the same things we do, what they eat. So my first page, I'm going to talk about what they eat, right? It's supposed to be a baby food jar. This is a spoon, right? That's supposed to be a bottle. What they eat. Maybe page 2. Oh, I could talk about like sleeping, like how babies sleep, because they don't sleep so great. And they have to sleep. They don't sleep in a regular bed. They sleep in a crib, and they have these things called sleep sacks and swaddles. There's all this information about how babies sleep. Okay, so what they eat is page 1. Page 2 is going to be about sleeping. Page 3, what else is really important about babies? Maybe, oh, I know, maybe about how they move. Because let me tell you something. I know a lot of you have siblings, which are brothers or sisters. Oops, I made a mistake. How they move. So you know this already, but when babies first come into the world, they do not move a lot. They need a lot of help, right? They can't hold their head up, they can't sit up, and then they crawl, and then they learn to walk, right? So it's a whole process. They don't come out running. So I feel like I could talk a lot about that too. All right, so my book's ready to go, basically. I'm really organized now. I picked my topic. I know what my first page is going to be about. I know what my second page is going to be about. And I know what my third page is going to be about. So now, all I'm really going to do is I'm going to set up my pages. I'm going to write the headings. Remember that from nonfiction. I'm going to write the headings on top so I know what each page is going to be about. So what did I say the first? Let me check my map. What they eat. So my book is about babies. Right? And the first page is going to be about what they eat. Great. All set up. My second page is going to be about how they sleep. Right? And my third page is going to be about how they move. So now my story is really organized, right? I know exactly what I'm going to write on each page. And now when I go to write my story, I'm going to draw a picture in the picture box. I'm not going to do it right now. And then I'm going to add words, like I always do when I go through the writing process. Sometimes my picture helps remind me of a lot of the words I want to write on the paper. All right, so first graders, that is all for today. We practiced doing a circle map of all the things we were experts on. We picked one, and then we came up with what 3 pages of our All About book would be about. And we're organized and ready to go for the next assignment. All right, over and out. Bye, first grade.